Okay, so this is just, I wouldn't call it a vent or a rant. I think it's just a therapeutic release, maybe. So, just to show how difficult it is living um, after LaShauna's death and our experience. So, today is October 21st, 2023. Next month will mark 3 years of LaShauna's accident. And I'm currently in California because my mom's best friend, who became like a godmother to me when I was 17, and now I'm 51. So she's family, she's in every sense of the word, she's our family. And she got ill, very ill, and needs some assistance. So, with my nursing background, I came to California to be of assistance to her in her home. And today, her her cousin and her cousin's daughter came to visit, and the daughter was talking with her about when she was in the hospital and when my godmother was on a ventilator and everything, and when they were. And so when she mentioned the ventilator, my godmother said, "Is that when they had that thing in my mouth, the tube?" And she said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, I hated that thing. It was the worst, you know." And I was transformed. My mind was not transformed, but my mind like teleported me back to when Shauna was in the hospital after her fall and was on the ventilator. And I just thought of how bad and how uncomfortable she was. Just hearing my godmother talk about how she hated the tube being in her throat. I could only think of what my baby was going through. And she had it in there for a while, and then they took it out and put it in her neck and did a tracheotomy. And when she woke up, for the period of time she was awake and interacting with me without, she didn't speak much. She had said a couple of words and all, but she was alert, holding my hand and looking at me and raising her hand to the ventilator, like at her throat, like she didn't understand what it was there for. And just my mind just, teleported to that moment in time, and immediately, I start crying. Just thinking about what she was thinking, what she was feeling, and how scared she must have been. Especially all the times I had to leave her because it was COVID and they wouldn't let me stay. It's just hard. It's been almost 3 years and it's still so hard. And sometimes you can't even control where your thoughts take you. So of course I had to go run to my room, and I have to just get it out so I don't sit there just bawling and bawling in front of everybody. I'm still trying to live. I'm still trying to figure out, how do I live knowing this happened to my baby and knowing that nobody has been held accountable and everybody thinks it's okay, but my daughter's dead. And she went through all of these experiences before she died. And before she while she was in that hospital bed for 29 days. My heart hurts for her. And although I know, because of my faith, that she's no longer hurting and she's, heaven has opened its doors to her, she's with the Father, just praising and serving Him. I can't help but to think about, while she was still here, before her spirit left, what she was going through, and then just to hear someone talk about how uncomfortable and how much they hated it, and she had to endure that. It just messes me up. It just really messes me up. And I'm trying so hard to just be strong and fight. And fight. That's why I fight. That's why I fight for people. That's why I'm fighting myself. I'm trying to fight these emotions and do what I can to feel them so I can move forward, because nobody needs to go through this. Nobody should go through this like I did. No one, no one, no one. And if I can help families not go through this, and if I can help save lives, then that's what I'm going to do. It's just so hard, and nobody gets it, and it seems like nobody cares. Like, her life didn't matter, but it mattered, and it matters to me even now. Else I wouldn't be all screwed up every time certain thoughts come to me about her suffering. So these are times I normally just would go in the room like I am now and just feel it and deal with it and try to move on. But what I've learned is, when you keep your pain away from society, even your loved ones, they assume that everything's okay and that you're good. But I'm not good. In that sense, I'm good because I have God. I'm good because I have hope, because Christ in me, the hope of glory. But it's still a battle. It's a battle in the battlefield of the mind. It's my flesh hurting. It hurts. It hurts beyond measure. And so I fight, and I try to figure out how to live knowing these things, how to live without her. So I'm going to keep fighting. And I just thank you guys for just listening sometimes and letting me share. And hopefully these videos will help another mother, a father, a sister, a brother learn how to cope and try to face these things. And maybe I can help prevent other people from going through all of this. But it's a journey. I believe I have victory. I know I'll be able to make changes for others. And in that, I have peace. But from time to time, I hurt. So, again, just help me. Help join my fight by doing what you can, sharing videos and, liking and sharing and following and telling people about LaShauna's story, LaShauna's story, LaShauna Matthews. We're fighting for LaShaunasLaw and many other laws to help us citizens of the United States of America. And I'm starting in Las Vegas, Nevada, but I do plan to take this fight across this country. So I just pray that you guys support me. And I'm working to start the LaShauna Matthews Center of Advocacy, Wholeness, and Elevation, which is going to be an advocacy company, a nonprofit. So when it's time to help and start donating, so I can open those doors and really get some power, and I could focus on this, full time, I would appreciate you guys helping out in that way as well. I'm gonna need volunteers and all kinds of stuff for those who are local, and just join us in the fight. Hashtag justice for LaShauna. Let's get justice for her. She deserves justice and accountability from the people who contributed to her death. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.